Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? In today's video, I want to talk about these ransomware attacks, okay? We heard about the one with the pipeline and stuff like that, okay? But I was sent an article that talks about this just a little bit more, in more depth, okay? So what this article is talking about is ransomware attack on a computer network, okay? It just seems like regardless of how much protection is put on these computers and the software and stuff like that, they can be hacked regardless, okay? So every week there is a new organization facing a ransomware attack. But a new report from eCentire Security. Now, eCentire, if you want to look this up, it's lowercase e, uppercase S, and then E-N-T-I-R-E, okay? It's security research team and dark web researcher Mike Mays, M-A-Y-E-S, says the incidents we see in the news are just a small slice of the true number of victims. So this is really not good, especially when they're not really telling us what's really going on. But then again, are you surprised? The eCentire ransomware report says in 2021 alone, 6 ransomware groups compromised 292 organizations between January 1st and April 31st. So 292 organizations. That's a lot of organizations that their computer systems were compromised due to hackers. Hi, Stormy Bug. So the report estimates that the groups managed to bring in at least $45 million from these attacks and details multiple incidents that were never reported. Yeah. The eCentire team and Mays focus exclusively on the RYUK, R-Y-U-K/Conti, C-O-N-T-I, and then the SODIN, S-O-D-I-N/R, EVIL, and then there's another one. It's called CLOP, C-L-O-P, and the Doppelpaymer, D-O-P-P-E-L-P-A-Y-M-E-R. That's one word. The Doppelpaymer, that's one word, okay? Ransomware groups, as well as 2 emerging but notable gangs in Darkside and Avedon, A-V-A-D-D-O-N. So, Story Bug, stop it now. So these are the groups that's doing this hacking. It's terrible. Each of them, they focus on particular industries and regions of the world, according to the report. And the RYUK and Conti ones, they have attacked 352 organizations since 2018, and 63 just this year alone. Oh, God. Focusing mainly on manufacturing, construction, and transportation companies. Get a hobby. Dozens of their victims have never been publicized, but the most notable organizations attacked include the Broward County School District. What's the point? What's the point of hacking into a school district's website? What are you going to change the grades of middle schoolers? Yeah, come on. No, Stormy. No. Anyway, and French Cup Company, CEE Schisler, it's S-C-H-I-S-L-E-R, both of which did not pay the exorbitant ransoms, the report said. Well, how do you expect Broward County School District to pay a ransom? I'll wait. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. What? Anyway, in addition to manufacturing, the group made waves in 2020 for attacking the IT systems of small governments across the United States, like Jackson County, Georgia, Riviera, Riviera, Beach, Florida, and LaPorte, Laporte County, Indiana. All three local governments paid the ransoms, which ranged from $130,000 to nearly $600,000. The group also spent much of 2020 attacking local hospitals as well. Oh, come on. For what reason did they have for attacking hospital computer systems? Did you want to know how much it costs for someone to have a surgery? I mean, I'm serious. What is the reason for that? Unless it was to get personal information of patients, but I mean, that's, wow. That's low. That's low. Seriously. I mean, oh man. But like the Raya and Conti people, I don't even want to use the word GANG. I don't, because for one, I could probably get in trouble for even using that word, but two, why even give them notoriety of even using that word? The Raya Conti morons, shall I say? Let's refer to them as that. The people behind the Snowden REVIL ransomware similarly focus on healthcare organizations while also devoting their efforts to attacking laptop manufacturers. Of their 161 victims, 52 were hit in 2021, and they made international news with attacks on Acer and Quanta, Quanta. And Acer, you know, they make computers and laptops, okay? Two of the world's biggest technology manufacturers. I know Acer is, but Quanta, I've never heard of them. Quanta, which produces Apple notebooks. Ew. Okay, see, I didn't know that. But then again, I don't have any Apple products. Well, Sean's got an iPhone, but other than that, was hit with a $50 million ransom demand. Balls. The company refused, and Snowden REVIL morons leaked detailed designs of an Apple product in response. The morons threatened to leak more documents, but pulled the photos and any other reference to the attack by May, according to the report, which noted that Apple has not spoken about the intrusion since. The Doppelpaymer Bitpaymer, which is BITPAYMER, and that's one word as well, has made a name for itself by targeting government institutions and schools. Again, with the schools. For what? For what? I want to know. I want a legitimate explanation of what your reasoning is for attacking a school's computer system. I bet you have no comeback. You have no rebuttal. None. Anyway, the FBI released a notice in December specifically about the ransomware, noting that it was being used to attack critical infrastructure like hospitals and emergency services. Simple and moronic, just like your brains. All right. I mean, if you really think about it, who thinks of this stuff? I'm going to tap into a hospital's computer system to see who got what. Let's change the grades of the first graders. I mean, I'm serious. If any of you guys would like to sit here and honestly try and give me an explanation of why, I'd be willing to listen. Because in my brain, mom brain, okay, I can't honestly sit here and think of an explanation, a reasonable explanation of why hackers would want to hack into a school computer system. Can't. Or even a hospital. What do you need to know about hospital records? I'm serious. What is so important about someone's personal hospital records that you need to know and hack into them? I want to know. Because I'm sure you have no rebuttal. Jackasses. Anyway. The report adds that most of the group's 59 victims this year have not been publicly identified other than the Illinois Attorney General's office, which was attacked on April 29th. The CLOP Morons has focused its efforts on abusing the widely covered vulnerability in Accellion, which ACCELLIONS, file transfer system. The Eastentire team and Mays explain that the group used the vulnerability profusely, hitting the University of California, U.S. Bank Flagstar, global law firm Jones Day, Canadian jet manufacturer Bombardier, BOMBARDIER, Stanford University, Dutch oil giant Royal Shell, the University of Colorado, the University of Miami, gas station company Racetrack, and many more. The report notes that the CLOP morons became infamous for allegedly combing through an organization's files and contacting customers or partners to demand that they pressure the victim into paying a ransom. Gimme. You know what this reminds me of? What is that movie from the 80s with John Cusack? With the Better Off Dead. With the newspaper kid? $2! Where's my $2? That's what it reminds me of. I'm serious. God's sakes, man. The dark side morons have been in the news as of late for their attack on the Colonial Pipeline, which set off a political firestorm in the United States and a run on gas stations in certain towns along the East Coast. Because you know what? Someone had said something in the comments section. What is it about the East Coast? Why does the East Coast keep being attacked? Because of all the ports. That's why. We have that one huge port in Los Angeles in California, right, with the Suez Canal. But no one seems to realize all of the ports along the East Coast. This is why. Well, one of the many reasons why, I should say, okay? Seriously. The group is one of the newest of the leading ransomware groups emerging in late 2020. According to the report, But they've wasted little time, racking up 59 victims since November and 37 this year. The report notes that the DarkSide Group is one of the few that operates as ransomware as a service operation. Oh, it's service. So are you little waiters giving a service? Break. Anyway, offloading responsibility onto contractors who attack targets and split ransoms. eSentire said their research indicated that the people behind DarkSide were unaware of the Colonial attack before it happened and only found out about it from the news. Shame, shame, know your name, little liars. Anyway, they made waves last week when they allegedly shut down all of their operations due to increased law enforcement scrutiny. Ew. The ransomware has been implicated in multiple attacks on energy producers, like one of Brazil's largest electric utility companies, Companhia, C-O-M-P-A-N-H-I-A, Paranese, P-A-R-A-N-A-E-N-S-E-D, Energia, which they hit in February. The final group studied is the Avaddon, A-V-A-D-D-O-N, morons, which was in the news this week for their attack on major European insurance company, AXA. The attack was notable because AXA provides dozens of companies with cyber insurance and pledged to stop reimbursing their customers in France for paid ransoms. In addition to AXA, the group has also attacked 46 organizations this year and operates as a ransomware as a service operation like DarkSide. More waiters! The report explains that the morons is notable for including a countdown clock on their dark website and for the added threat of the DDoS attack if the ransom is not paid. Okay. Do you know what this also sounds like? I'll tell you. Do you remember when we were in kindergarten? Do you? And if you were really, really good and the teacher would pick you out of the group and she would give you the graham crackers, and if you were really good and you could break the graham crackers on the perforated line and hand them out to your classmates? Well, do you remember that one kid that would get so upset and throw a temper tantrum because the teacher wouldn't let you break the graham cracker on the perforated line? That's what these morons are. They're the idiot kid that's throwing the temper tantrum because he can't break the graham cracker on the perforated line. Moving on. The list of their victims include healthcare organizations like Capital Medical Center in Olympia, Washington, and Bridgeway Senior Healthcare in New Jersey. The eSentire team and Mays added that the vast number of unreported attacks indicate that these morons are wreaking havoc against many more entities than the public realizes. Another sobering realization is that no single industry is immune from this ransomware scourge. The report said these debilitating attacks are happening across all regions and all sectors, and it is imperative that all companies and private sector organizations implement security protections to mitigate the damages stemming from a ransomware attack. Simple attacks plus user willingness to pay ransoms to get their files back means ransomware is on the rise, warns Kaspersky researchers. Yeah. I have Kaspersky. Well, Sean, let me just say, Sean has Kaspersky on his laptop. God's sakes. Yeah. Anyway. All right, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping. And as always, fearless.